We've all heard the term coaching, right? But let's be honest. What really separates a decent chat from a partnership that totally changes the game? Today, we're going to break down the anatomy of transformational coaching. What are the ingredients that make a coach not just good, but truly great?
So that's the big question, isn't it? What makes a good coach a great one? Is it some secret formula, a special kind of personality? Well, we're going to figure it out by diving into a really powerful case study, and we're seeing it through the eyes of someone who really knows their stuff.
And here's our source. You've got to love this. It's a testimonial for a coach named Alex, but it's written by another coach, Mandy Russell. Now think about that for a second. When someone who lives and breathes this work day in and day out praises a peer like this, you just know you're about to see what real excellence looks like.
Okay, so let's get into it. The very first clue to Alex's success isn't about some fancy tactic. It's about the feeling, the energy you get the second you start working together. It's all about the partnership.
Mandy uses 3 really specific words right at the start: holistic, professional, and partnering. Now I know what you might be thinking. Buzzwords, right? Nope. This is the code. This is the recipe for creating an environment where real change can actually happen.
So, what does this actually mean for you, the client? Well, holistic means you're not just a business problem to be solved. The coach sees the whole you. Professional means you can relax. You know you're in safe, capable hands with real structure and expertise. And partnering? This is the magic ingredient. It means you're not being lectured. You've got an equal, a true ally in your corner.
And why do these 3 things matter so much? Because when you put them all together, they build the one thing that is absolutely non-negotiable for any real change to happen: trust. Simple as that. Without that deep sense of trust, a client's just never going to feel safe enough to get vulnerable and tackle the real issues. Okay, so if trust is the solid foundation we're building on, what's the engine that actually drives everything forward? What gives it power and momentum?
And here it is. Mandy points to 2 incredibly powerful, active qualities: curiosity and commitment. This is what separates a friendly chat from a life-changing journey. These are the forces that give the whole process its direction and its purpose.
Just imagine for a second how this feels as a client. Alex's curiosity is like a spotlight, digging past the surface stuff to uncover the real challenge underneath. But curiosity on its own can wander. That's where her commitment comes in. It acts like a laser, making sure every single discovery, every conversation is aimed squarely at getting the client their best possible outcome.
But look, having brilliant insights is only half the battle, right? This next piece is about mastery. It's not just what a coach does, it's how they do it. This is where the real art comes in.
And here we go again. Mandy is pointing this out as a coach herself. She gets just how difficult this is, because let's face it, you can have the most brilliant insight in the world, but if the client can't actually hear it, it's useless. The delivery is absolutely everything. This, grace in delivery, is the absolute game changer. It's the skill that lets a coach tell you a hard truth and have it land like a gift, not like an attack. This is the difference between a client having a breakthrough or a breakdown. It turns a moment that could be really painful into one that is absolutely pivotal.
All right, so let's put the pieces together. We've got the foundation of trust, we've got the engine of commitment, and we've got the polish of graceful delivery. So how does this all combine to create real, tangible results?
Well, it creates this incredibly clear and powerful pathway. It all starts with that bedrock of trust. Then, you fuel the journey with that engine of curiosity and commitment. You navigate the bumps in the road with graceful delivery. And the result? It's not a mystery. It's the inevitable outcome of the formula: true transformation.
And that brings us full circle, right back to the final words from Mandy Russell's testimonial: courage and clarity. These are not just nice-sounding marketing words. They are the direct earned result of this entire process. With a coach like Alex, clients don't just walk away with a to-do list. They gain the clarity to actually see their next chapter and the courage to go out and live it. So there you have it, the blueprint for what makes a coach truly transformational. And it really just leaves us with one final thought. When you have that kind of partnership, that kind of power and dedication in your corner, what could you achieve?